Well, hi guys. Today we're going to take a look at one of the rarer AKs out there. This one is a Chinese-made pre-ban milled receiver version, and it's called the Polytech Legend. These were only manufactured in 1993. Welcome to Gun News and Reviews. We've been looking at some Chinese AKs lately. This particular one, as you can see, it's got a sling attachment, almost like a saddle ring on the receiver. It is milled, and it was produced at the 386 plant, the northern China plant in Beijing, as opposed to Norinco. A lot of the other parts, though, could have been produced at either facility. Now, here you see the Polytech Legend on top and the Norinco Mac 90 on the bottom. These were produced within a year of each other, so you get to see a good example of two different versions stamped on the bottom, milled on the top. Why did they make a milled receiver in 1993 with a slant cut? We'll get to more on that later. Taking a look at the barrels now, and backwards you see the muzzle nut on the Polytech. That is correct for this particular type of AK. Those of you who understand AKs will recognize that both of these are very well-made rifles. What started all this pre-ban, post-ban, yada, yada, yada? Well, the Clinton assault weapons ban went into effect in 1994. Further action was taken against the Chinese, though, in August 2003 from the Bush administration. So there can be nothing imported from China, basically, from an arms standpoint. You're looking at a partial list of all the features and types of functionalities of imported firearm that needed to be dealt with or changed in order to bring them in the U.S. But the Chinese ban was an absolute, so really didn't matter. So why the boring history lesson? Well, I promised you earlier I'd try to answer the question, why, for 1 year only, did Polytech make a milled receiver AK? I mean, that's a change of production and more expensive everything. The /S is a little bit of a giveaway. It means it was supposed to be a side folder. My guess is they had to reconfigure these rifles in order to be able to import them. Despite my research, I can't get conclusive information. What about unboxing this guy? Well, this is the beat-up original box. Not everything's in it. But what's important is the rifle is. The sling, of course, would not have been attached like it is when you first get it. And here you can get a closer look at those stampings. You can see it has the oiler bottle. You can see the bayonet, of course, and it's got a chrome-lined follower, a chromed follower, unused poly China mag. These are worth a lot of money, actually. But let's look at how that bayonet goes into place. There's absolutely no edge to this at all. I don't think you can cut butter with it, but it pops on real easily. You have a little set of ears that you pull up, spring-loaded on the end, and a nice solid fit. Let's take a look under the dust cover at the inside of a milled AK. To my eye, the machining is very good on this. You see the double-looped trigger, which is similar to the Mac 90. Really like that. The barrel is pressed into place and held in place by a pin. You can see that. It's a chrome-lined barrel. Dust cover, bolt group, action spring. Pretty basic stuff there. You look at the difference of these two AKs, the Mac 90, which now are going for a lot of money. Not near what the Polytechs are, guys. They're a rare piece, and you find one in this kind of condition. If you are an AK aficionado or collector, you might be willing to invest in something like this. Most casual shooters would not. Here you see the turn marks on the barrel on that Poly. Same thing on the Mac 90. Beautiful firearms all the way around. My wife has accused me of having both loud and expensive hobbies. I don't know what she's talking about, actually. For more reviews like this, as well as gun news in 5 minutes or less, please like and subscribe.